Welcome back to Crypto Atlas, your daily source for crypto whale alerts, crypto market news, and DeFi gems. And let's go ahead and get straight on into the news. So we do have a whale alert for XRP, and this was for 116 million XRP. That's about $166 million that was transferred from an unknown wallet to an unknown wallet. And that happened just in the last 24 hours. And guys, that is a lot of money. So up next, we have some news events to talk about. First up is from Zive Crypto, who says that breaking Ripple rockets into the top 10 most valuable private companies globally. So we're talking about number 9. This is $50 billion, catapulting Ripple into true unicorn elite status. The market is finally catching up to what XRP holders already know. I'm going to go ahead and pull up this graphic here. You guys can pause the video if you want to take a look at it a little bit more. But yeah, Ripple at number 9 and OpenAI number 1, ByteDance at number 2, and then look, SpaceX comes in at number 3. Now moving on, Ripple Zyte just in, Bitso accelerates cross-border payments using Ripple Payments, XRP, and RLUSD. And for those of you guys that may not know about RLUSD, it is the stablecoin coming from Ripple, the same company behind XRP. Then we have Minus Wells, confirmed fiat leak confirms massive activity in Korea and USA, 6,000 XRP trades per minute. What is Ripple up to? Gearing up for FXRP staking APR? Maybe. Just so you guys know, Korea is very big on XRP trades. Then we have this post from Mr. Man. This is very interesting because you're going to see Brad Garlinghouse respond to this in just a moment. So actually, initially, it was a post by CoinDesk who said that Ripple outlines institutional DeFi blueprint for XRPL with compliance-focused infrastructure, positioning XRP as settlement and bridge asset. And Mr. Man responded to this saying, and some of you thought Ripple wasn't true to their word as XRP as a bridge asset. The vision has not changed. The direction remains aligned. So as I mentioned, Brad Garlinghouse responded to this, and he said, glad to see the message is finally even more clear. XRP family has and always will be the top of mind for Ripple. So again, this essentially stems back to what CoinDesk said, but Brad Garlinghouse responding and doubling down on it. Then we move on. Ripple stablecoin tracker points out that 30 million RLUSD minted at RLUSD treasury. So again, this is about $30 million. Absolutely wild. Chart Nerd. Massive XRP Ripple selected Figment to support and scale its staking strategy. Under the partnership, Ripple will leverage Figment's institutional grade staking solutions, providing regulated access to enterprise grade staking for POS networks like Ethereum and Solana. And then the Crypto Basic, Ripple now ranks 9th, which is what I was mentioning earlier, but it's another post pointing that out. Moving on, Diana says right here, breaking CFTC officially allows U.S. trust banks to issue dollar-backed stablecoins under Genius Act. And this is really cool because guess what? If we just scroll up here a little bit, we've got a post by Ian Bins, Ripple National Trust Bank interagency charter application. So as you guys know, Ripple has been pushing forward, trying to get their own bank system set up. And lo and behold, this is going to complement that. So the support of dollar-backed stablecoins under the Genius Act for U.S. trust banks. And here we go, Ripple National Trust Bank pushing forward. Moving on, the SEC is looking into whether Binance Futures may have set off a liquidation cascade on October 10th, 2025. What's really interesting about this, guys, is yes, we saw crypto take a huge hit here just the other day, and many people have been pointing fingers at Binance. This specifically is not talking about just a few days ago. This is on October 10th of last year. So it's a bit late, but yeah, things have been absolutely wild at many different points, and a lot of fingers pointing at Binance. I'm wondering if it's going to catch up to more recent stuff too. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And then the last news event before we take a quick look at the price charts and look at some of the key levels. Minus Wells says, Holy XRP just went institutional AF. 8 publicly traded giants have now locked in $2+ billion for strategic XRP treasury reserves. Forget diamond hands, these are corporate diamond vaults. You still think this is just another pump? Wake up! FXRP mints next, the game flipped. So a lot of people are getting excited about FXRP. So pointing this out, Evernorth at $1+ billion. Trident Digital Tech, they're at 500 million. Webus International, 300 million. Logistics, 50 million. Nature's Miracle at 20 million. And then the last one, Hyperscale Data at $10 million. Okay, now let's go and take a look at the price chart. So we're up a little bit on the day. We did close out green yesterday. Previous day before that, on Saturday, February 7th, was red. We had a really nice recovery on February 6th after that big drop that took place on February 5th. So luckily, we are closing out these days above this key Fibonacci retracement level, which is about $1.40. And with that being said, we might have found this bounce taking off here, and we would be looking at resistance about $1.83. Again, this is on the Fibonacci retracement zone. We might even see some consolidation take place for a while. We typically see that within these channels. But as it is right now, we just saw basically a continuation going lower and lower and lower, and then huge plunge, reaching about halfway down on this Fibonacci retracement zone before it bounced back up, recovering back into this upper channel. So let me know what you guys think. I want to hear your thoughts down in the comments below. And let me see, is there anything else we got going on here? Let's go ahead and zoom out a bit. I'll go ahead and bring this up to you again. So $2.46 back on November 13th. That is when the spot ETFs had launched in the United States. A lot of people are watching this and noticing that since the ETFs have launched, which are supposed to be extremely bullish. If you look back in history when people have talked about what could be really good for XRP, what could be good for crypto in general, one of the things that they've mentioned, one of the most bullish things would be spot ETFs. And here we are, the market's been not so great lately. And with the launch of these spot ETFs, we saw that XRP started just dropping. It has not gone above this since that actual day. There's a very brief moment on the course of that day where it actually was above it, but it actually closed out in the red. And ever since then, we have not passed above it. We got close here. That was back on January 6th. But at that point, then it just, look at all the drops. Look at how many red days there are. You barely see any green amongst all this sea of red. So is it oversold? Let me know what you guys think. Share your thoughts with us down in the comments below. And that's what I got for you in the video. So if you want to check me out over on Blue Sky, I'm at Crypto Atlas. I would love it if you guys go drop me a follow there. I really do appreciate it. And also thank you very much to my Patreon supporters as well as my YouTube members. God bless you guys, and we'll see you in the next episode.